This is crazy. And also another thing I won't miss is QAnon. I know I mentioned it earlier, but these Q-tard people, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you guys need to stop. Like, if you're still trusting the plan, and like that was another thing on January 20th, all these Q people came out and said, "Oh, I was an idiot for believing that." And look, if you believe that, like, I totally understand. Like, you don't, like, I totally understand. Like you don't want to believe what's happening in reality, so you subscribe to this other thing that is safe, right? Because I totally understand, but at the end of the day, reality, whether if it sucks or whatever, you know, it's still reality, and sometimes you need to face that. And so I got a lot of flack for saying that Joe Biden's gonna be the next president 2 months ago. I was saying that back in the end of November. So, and I got so much heat for that, and I wanted to be wrong so bad. But when you have an audience, and this is my like another problem with the MAGA people, they led people on for months claiming that you know, Trump was going to win, because you know why? It brought viewers to their page, to their channel, to their podcast. They gained subscribers. They made all this money in ad revenue and all this kind of stuff. Good for them. There's this channel. I don't know if you're familiar with Simon Parkes. I don't really know. I never like watched his videos, but I heard a lot about him in the past couple of days. And he's this big Q guy, and he was leading people on for months. Said, "Oh, Trump has a plan. He's going to do this." And then I heard that he did an interview a couple years ago that that he was adopted by aliens or some crap like that. If you're listening to a guy that claims he was that his mother was an alien or something like that, then I don't feel sorry for you if you're disappointed on January 20th. Like, I have an oceanfront property in Arizona I can sell you. I'm sorry. And, you know, all these people, these QAnon people were crying and stuff like that on January 20th. I was too. I was kind of upset too. It was a very emotional day. It took me back to whenever I lost my grandpa a few months ago. And I just got over that. And then this happened. I was like, oh man, this sucks. This sucks. So, but we'll get through this. It's not the end of the world yet. Joe Biden still has a week to go to write that policy. But I mean, he's got 30 EOs, according to CNN. 30 EOs. Crazy. And a lot of them are overturning Trump's executive orders, which that's great. It's fantastic. That's just what we needed. But yeah, that's one thing I won't miss is these QAnon people. But like I said, I totally understand. But at the end of the day, I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at these influencers that went along with it. That's what I'm mad at. These YouTube channels, these Instagram influencers who fed you these lies for 2 months and led you to believe that Trump has this plan to get us out of this mess. And in reality, I don't know how to put it in a parable form or analogy, but it's almost like your house is on fire and nobody was really doing anything to get people out of the house that was on fire. It was like, oh, we need to stay in the house. Trump has a plan. No, we need to move on and get out of here and move somewhere else. And, Trump is probably not going to be able to run in 2024, so we need to be looking forward to the future. And unfortunately, people like Ted Cruz, they're probably going to, run his life next. I would vote for Ted Cruz, like, in a heartbeat. Like, totally, like, I voted for him in 2016 before Trump. But, I mean, he's a great dude. Like, he's a great guy. But unfortunately, he's probably going to get run from everything that happened.